The story of an athlete who quit CrossFit. When you stop fearing failure, you start achieving greatness. What drives a two-time CrossFit champion to leave it all behind? She stood on top of the CrossFit podium, not once, but twice, crowned as the fittest woman on earth. Her name, Katrín Davíðsdóttir, became synonymous with resilience, discipline, and unwavering determination. But after over a decade of intense competition, Katrín has decided to close this chapter of her life. Why now? What did she learn on her journey to the top? And what message does she leave for the CrossFit world? And here's the real question. How did she turn one of the biggest failures of her career into a springboard for success? That's coming up. Let's dive deep into the rise, triumphs, and lessons of one of the most iconic athletes in CrossFit history. Katrín Davíðsdóttir was born and raised in Reykjavik, Iceland, a country known for its stunning landscapes and a strong lineage of powerful athletes. Growing up, Katrín had a natural affinity for sports. As a young girl, she trained in gymnastics and athletics, disciplines that laid the foundation for her strength, agility, and mental toughness. Her introduction to CrossFit came in 2011, when she was just 18 years old. Katrín was drawn to the challenge and diversity of the sport, which pushed athletes to excel in strength, endurance, and skill-based events. It wasn't long before she fell in love with the grind, the sweat-soaked training sessions, the camaraderie, and the chance to test her limits. But the road to becoming the fittest woman on earth wasn't without its setbacks. The first major setback. In 2014, Katrín faced what could have been a career-ending blow. Despite being a strong contender, she failed to qualify for the CrossFit Games due to a disastrous performance in the regional legless rope climb event. The crowd held its breath. Her hands gripped the rope, but with every attempt, it seemed as though the top grew further and further away. The failure was devastating, but it also marked a turning point in her career. Katrín didn't quit. Instead, she went back to the drawing board, analyzing her weaknesses and refining her mental game. She began working closely with her coach, Ben Bergeron, who helped her develop a mindset focused on resilience, effort, and consistency. Bergeron's mantra, "Be better than yesterday," became a guiding principle for Katrín. The setback became the foundation for her meteoric rise. Two-time fittest woman on earth. In 2015, Katrín returned to the CrossFit Games with a vengeance. She dominated the competition, showcasing her unparalleled combination of grit and skill. When the dust settled, she stood atop the podium, the fittest woman on earth. She repeated this feat in 2016, cementing her status as one of the greatest athletes in the sport's history. During this time, Katrín became known for her mental fortitude. She'd visualize her events in vivid detail, preparing herself for every possible scenario. Her physical training was relentless, but it was her ability to stay calm under pressure that set her apart.
The year prior, I had not qualified for the games, and so nobody was talking about me winning the games. I had never, not once in my life, had it crossed my mind that I was going to win the CrossFit Games or that was going to be a reality.
Whether it was a grueling Murph workout under the blazing sun or a nail-biting finale, Katrín's composure and focus were unmatched. The lessons of failure and resilience. While her victories brought her global recognition, it was Katrín's ability to bounce back from failures that made her a role model for millions. After her back-to-back wins, Katrín faced stiff competition in subsequent years. She didn't always win, but she remained a consistent top performer, proving that longevity and adaptability are just as impressive as dominance. Her resilience was perhaps best showcased in 2020, a year that tested the world in countless ways. Despite the challenges of training during a global pandemic, Katrín qualified for the CrossFit Games and delivered a stellar performance, finishing second overall. Her ability to adapt to the unprecedented circumstances was a testament to her mental and physical discipline. Why she's stepping away at 31. Katrín Davíðsdóttir has announced her retirement from competitive CrossFit. While she's still in peak physical condition, she's decided it's time to prioritize other aspects of her life. In her farewell message, she reflected on her journey. CrossFit has given me so much more than medals or accolades. It's taught me about myself, about resilience, and about the strength we all have inside. But now, it's time for a new chapter. I'm excited to explore new challenges and to give back to the community that has given me so much. For Katrín, the decision wasn't about stepping away from hard work or competition. It was about growth and finding balance. Over the years, she's expressed a desire to inspire the next generation, whether through coaching, mentorship, or sharing her story. The legacy of Katrín Davíðsdóttir. Katrín's legacy extends far beyond her 2 championships. She's become a symbol of perseverance and mental toughness. Her book, Daughter, delves into the mindset and discipline that propelled her to the top. It's a must-read for anyone striving to achieve greatness in any field. In addition to her athletic accomplishments, Katrín has used her platform to advocate for mental health awareness and empowerment. She's spoken openly about the pressures of competition and the importance of self-care. Her vulnerability has made her a relatable and inspiring figure for fans around the world. What's next for Katrín? While Katrín hasn't revealed all the details of her post-CrossFit plans, she's hinted at several exciting opportunities. From coaching to entrepreneurship, Katrín's future is as bright as her career has been. She's also expressed a desire to spend more time with family and friends, something that was often sacrificed during her years of intense training and competition. As she steps away from the competition floor, Katrín leaves behind a legacy of excellence, resilience, and grace. Her journey serves as a reminder that success isn't just about winning, it's about the person you become along the way. Katrín Davíðsdóttir's story is one of triumph, resilience, and transformation. She's shown us that greatness isn't about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it, learning from it, and coming back stronger. What do you think of Katrín's decision to step away? Let us know in the comments. And if you've been inspired by her story, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Remember, the fittest version of yourself is still ahead of you, so keep moving forward.